If you don't care, you may not have heard the news. Tomorrow, right here in the City of Angels, the Los Angeles Dodgers will unveil a statue of Jackie Robinson commemorating the 70-year anniversary of him integrating Major League Baseball in 1947. It'll be historic because of the player he was, the pioneer he was, and obviously because of the man he was, evidenced by a legacy carried on throughout all of these years by his wonderful wife Rachel and the rest of the Robinson family, hell-bent on reminding all of us that the player he was paled in comparison to the character of this man. It's why tomorrow will mark the 14th Jackie Robinson Day after the remembrance of what started in 2004. It's why all on-field personnel will wear the number 42 for the ninth consecutive season, though some players started wearing it back in 2007 after eventual Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr. made a request of the commissioner to do so. But it's also why we should all lament the fact that yet again, the number of African Americans in Major League Baseball, once as high as 18.7% in 1981, continues to dwindle. Presently, it's at 6.7% and hasn't been above 7.2% for the last 5 years. It's also why we should be concerned that MLB's Latino population is more than 27%, as has been the case with them for the last 4 years, and that their populace within the sport has been more than African Americans since 1994. Now, I could wax poetically about how Spanish-speaking blacks were ultimately categorized separately than American blacks, diluting the impact of what once was classified simply as the minority or the black community. But that's going a bit too deep right now. Instead, what I'll say instead is something far more simple. Labor from other countries ultimately was deemed cheaper than talent right here in America. The fact that they were individuals of color essentially killed two birds with one stone. You still had players who weren't just white. Therefore, the MLB wasn't compelled, as they should have been, to do something to address the paucity of African Americans in their sport. A fact MLB has tried to change, by the way, with its RBI program. But as a result, here we are. There are far more whites in Major League Baseball, far more Latinos, and far less blacks in the sport. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's what Jackie Robinson intended. So it's nice that the MLB is celebrating Robinson. He's certainly worthy. But while remembering Jackie Robinson, let's remember not only his sacrifices, but why he sacrificed in the first place. Inclusion, equality, civility, it all mattered. But so did actual participation. And based on these numbers, things have actually gotten worse, not better.